Hello, hello. I am the Divine Maverick with another message for you, for the collective. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. You resonate as a twin, a soulmate, a light worker, a star seed. Magical, mystical, fairy-like, fantabulous, whatever you call yourself, as long as it's something good. I'm here for it. We are here for it. Welcome. So, energies, movement, a new season. The season of fall is upon us, and y'all, it's harvest time. There is a very abundant timeline that is making itself available and known to us. And Spirit, your ancestors, even everything in you and around you is screaming to you. Jump in without fear. There is absolutely no reason for you to be afraid. So what we're going to do is get some messages for something that I'm offering for the month of September. It's called the Equinox Spread. You hear China snoring in the background. Just, you know, they help me with their energy. Shout out to all the pet owners. But, it's an autumn equinox spread, and it's going to give us some wisdom on what's coming for us, the seeds that we've sown, the fertile soil, and we consider the fertile soil your heart, the way you think, your mind, your spirit. Just, you're such a beautiful soul. We're also going to talk about what to expect, the unexpected blessings or miracles that are coming to fruition for you, and we're going to talk about how you can balance and feel balanced and even be balanced in your receiving and your giving. So we'll close with like how you can, what you need to show gratitude for, because we know that gratitude determines our attitude and our altitude. So anyway, without further ado, here we go. So what you've been working on, like some intentions and actions that you planted through, earlier this year that's ready to like bear fruit, what's coming. And that is you around your mind space. I'm seeing the Five of Swords, lots of, maybe inner conflict. You could be an air sign. I'm hearing Libra. But you had to remove the doubt. Like what have you been working on is getting your mind right, not being, like I said earlier, so afraid. Also moving by faith, So one big seed, but kind of two seeds, because there's doubt, then there's faith. And you were building your faith as well as eliminating doubt. So that is what you planted earlier this year, and it's ready to be made manifest for you. Those things that you have been believing for. Before I came on, I was meditating and I heard, you have a promise. So there are some things that God has shown you through dreams and visions. There are some things that you have written about in your journal years ago, and you're starting to see the beginnings of it, or the movement of things happening. You're starting to recall lives, lifetimes. You're starting to collapse timelines and move at such a beautiful pace for you, because this is a self-paced journey. No one, nothing can rush you. You can't receive anything until you're ready. And the month of September, many of you will find that you are ready, because you have removed all doubt from your mind, and you are learning to have faith in the promises that were given to you. Y'all know I told you I started looking through my Bible again, or reading the Bible again. The scripture that stands out with me, or for me, with this is Joshua 3:7, and y'all know I'm partial to the name Joshua. That's my number one son's name, but Joshua 3:7. So take those numbers 3, 7, and 10. But it says, as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. And this is you having an understanding that you are never alone, that you haven't been alone. And that's what I mean by collapsing timelines and kind of looking back and seeing how your life is unfolding. You're starting to connect the dots and see that, oh, you were there. I believe they call that epiphanies as well. You had an epiphany that you're not as far off from the goal as you thought you were. Or you had an epiphany that you were actually chosen and have been set apart, not ostracized and alienated and betrayed and backstabbed. Even though those things probably were part of your experience, they are not going with you in the future. The future you is saying that we don't need any of that, not even the memories. One thing about transitioning from the earth realm or this realm is you don't take the cars, the clothes, the shoes, the home you lived in. You know, you don't take the certificates you earned or the diplomas. All you take is the memories. It's that beautiful mind of yours wrapped up with that beautiful heart and soul that remembers love. Love. So there is a promise here for you because you are loved. And I do feel for many of you, there's a promise of love that is lingering just over your head. It's like a blessing, an umbrella even over your head. And you know that there is a beautiful, sacred partnership coming for you. For some of you, it is romantic love. For others of you, it is a long-awaited business alliance or coalition or conglomerate. It is a long-awaited connection, hookup. I heard plug, yes I did. But it's a long-awaited, assistance and building with the community, with a community, or within your community that you wanted. That's happening for you in this season. In this season, you have about 90 days, of miracles, to just unbox 90 days of harvest. I just see all these boxes with fresh fruit in it and bushels and baskets, just fruit. I just saw peaches. Shout out to Georgia peaches in Georgia. All right, so what's the fertile soil? We talked about your heart being the fertile soil. That's where things are planted. Things are planted in your mind. Maybe you hear something or you see something, so you can get something planted in your sight or in your hearing. But then your heart is the filter. Your heart acts as that what they say, gatekeeper. I like to use that word. The heart says, when the heart is open and receptive, filled with love and not filled with fear, because fear makes you retract and love makes you expand. But you have some resources or some strengths that have been helping you grow and been nurturing your ground, your ground, that too, but nurturing your growth. Some of you are taking an interest in your yard work or yards or gardening, just being outdoors. I heard horticulture and I heard herbologist. I also heard sebaceous. That's an interesting word, sebaceous plants. But anyway, what resources or strengths are nurturing your growth right now? What's happening that's giving you this boost? It's your spiritual discipline, your rituals, the sacred practices that you put in place. Somebody's bowing now. I see someone bowing. That might be something new you added. If it's something that you've been thinking you might want to do as a prayer position, if you will, you want to bow your head, bow your knee. You might want to do that because it's here as your message. So your spiritual practices, your discipline has made you feel very close to God, has made you feel very close to the divine. You feel your ancestors. You may be tending to your ancestor altar more than you used to, or you may be feeling very curious. Some of you are learning and hearing about, you just keep hearing these repeating for ancestral altar, honor your ancestors, venerate your ancestors. So your message here is simply to just learn more, and do what feels comfortable for you. Because remember, it's your altar. It's your sacred space for your ancestors, the ones that you know and love. You don't have to worry about the ones you never met and don't, you don't have to worry about that. You just have to understand that there is a connection that can be fostered or cultivated or protected, I'll even say, by you. You do this. It's like you open a portal or open a gateway when you do the things like light the candles or ring the bell, make time, make food, and just different things that you do to honor and venerate the ones that have come before you, understanding that past, present, future is happening all at the same time. And so you just want to cover all your bases, but don't get too religious with it, or legalist with it, meaning I must do this, because you may fall without, unknowingly back into that rigidity of judgment, right and wrong. I'm bad, this is good, that kind of thing. Remember, we're all connected, every single one of us. So if we could find something a morsel, a smidge to love about them, even the ones that vex us the most. We can stay free. Bondage is being pulled out of your happy place. That's what bondage is. So anyway, some resources and strengths that are helping you grow is your connection. You are writing and speaking about your feelings more. You're being more vulnerable, which is a superpower, which is, very powerful, which is the highest frequency. Vulnerability, which is, even though you could be persecuted or judged or condemned or, made fun of or whatever, you still shine. You still do what you do. At the risk of that, it's not because your confidence and your desire to just manifest outweighs, your fear of what will happen if I do. What would happen if I do become successful? If I am successful, what would happen? Your passion and drive to be that outweighs anything that would limit you. So that's what's been nurturing your growth. What are some unexpected miracles or blessings coming? Let's look at that. What are some unexpected blessings? Let's do it like that. Unexpected. Wow, that looks like a lot. That looks like a lot. Okay. Well, there's some vindication coming for you. Especially people that were trying to overpower you. There's a lot of things that's being exposed now. The number 34 and 22 is out here. July may be important, and April might be important. The 22nd may be important to some of you. And then the 3rd and the 4th, okay? I don't know. I'm just saying the 3rd and the 4th. That could be, it feels like it's a line of siblings. I'm 3rd born, 4th born. But there's something here that has come to light, that has been exposed. And because you have trusted in the divine to take care of you, you are never going to lack. You will always have more than enough. Because whatever this is, it feels like a lot of fighting. It was what it feels like. It feels like a lot of fighting, competition, backbiting, just a lot of, cat fighting. But because you trusted, even in the midst of that, it's like there's a redemption. Things are being redeemed. Your time is being redeemed. Your soul is being redeemed. Your life is being redeemed. And you will never be desolate. You will never have to worry ever again, because you know where the source is. Who is the source? You are, and you know how to connect to source. So what else? Unexpected blessings. Well, the pride, ego things, have been removed, and you're letting your pure light shine. You are letting your authentic self show through. So people are, I see a circle expanding. Your circle is going to be expanding. Ears, it's like I see ears perking up, because I'm hearing bells and whistles, and just kind of like, what was that? So if you are a communicator, I'm hearing mass communicator. If you do something on a larger scale, or you will be doing things on a larger scale, it just, it feels like, because you are letting your authentic light shine through. Some of you did have a promise. You've been dreaming ever since you were younger, or children, or even you would play act like that, like a celebrity or something, a star. But that is happening for you. Some of you I am talking to famous people right now. And I will say to you, if that is you, because you've been thinking about it, or always feeling like it was you, this is your lifestyle. I almost said lifetime. Yes, this is your lifetime. But if this was your lifestyle, meaning you were famous or a celebrity, then I'm reminding you of the promise. And it is so. And I feel like in a past life, you actually very much were. And it could be, especially if you are dealing with addictions in this lifetime, it could be that you were young, and somehow some sort of addiction or something to excess is what I'm saying, took you out. It's like you were gone too soon is what I'm feeling. And again, I just felt that. I just felt that energy. That's it. And you already know this, or this is your confirmation. And so just know that in this lifetime, unexpected blessings such as your stardom is happening in this lifetime. Also, healers, light workers, your gifts, spiritual gifts. Some of you are getting clairaudience, meaning you can hear, you hear. And hearing spirit is a very powerful gift. Some of you are actually hearing voices of your ancestors, voices of your guides. You're hearing audible voices. So the gift of clairvoyance is coming to you. And again, with that, you can shine your light even brighter and people will follow you. I'm getting a real strong message about those of you who influence, who came here as influencers. Okay. Walking through the shadow was scary at first. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil. So you're not walking in darkness anymore. You have light in your life. And even if you have to go in dark places, you know how to activate. You shine your light. Actually, your light never goes out. But anyway, another unexpected blessing. There's acceptance, something that you thought you could never do, and that's where the ego beliefs and stubborn pride stuff comes in. That's I just see it being faulty belief systems or false belief systems being dismantled and everything. But you have accepted things as they are without feeling so driven to change anything, which is rooted in control, which of course we know is fear. But you are accepting things, and as things have been accepted and acceptable to you, they are changing miraculously right before your eyes. So that is that message. Unexpected blessings coming in. Let's keep going. Somebody might be preparing to speak to you, preparing to have a conversation. Maybe you have accepted that something was over, or maybe you have accepted that something needs to start over or begin, or something needs to be discussed. I don't know. Or something needs to be revealed. But there's I feel a communication or a conversation coming. Again, unexpected blessings. So how can you balance your giving and receiving with this time of abundance? Because there's a lot happening and it's a lot about to start. It's about to start moving. I don't know if you all can feel. I'm hearing chariots. The wheels are in motion. Wheels up is what I also heard. But you can feel your life accelerating. Every day runs into the next day. 1 minute you look at the clock, you look at it again. It's like, what? You can't even believe how fast time goes by, right? Some of you are saying, I can't believe how slowly time goes by. But the point is, you're becoming aware that it's like, what is really going on? You know what I mean? What is really happening? Because now you're understanding that each day is different because of you. It's not what's going on outside. It's how you perceive the things on the outside, but it's really what's going on inside of you. So you're learning to observe, reading between the lines and seeing what is seeing in the unseen. So how can you balance your giving and receiving during this time? Just staying open, staying flexible, staying connected to spirit. And you'll always know what to do is staying in the flow, staying in the universal flow of life. It's how you're going to balance your giving and receiving, because that's a thing. If you give, you are giving from the bounty. You're giving from your overflow, what you're filled with, because that's what I see. I see a lot of you being filled with joy, filled with peace, filled with abundance, filled with prosperity, filled with understanding, filled with knowledge, filled with greater wisdom. I see you being filled with it. So when you give, you're just giving from your abundance or your overflow. You know what I mean? They're getting the overflow, which is delicious goodness, right? And so this is how you'll balance. You stay in the flow and you'll always be literally right where you are, right? And that's the perfect place to be. Also, just holding on to the promise, okay? Seeing the evidence of the presence of God and the divine around you, and realizing that your life is changed, and also knowing that you are never alone and that you are loved and supported by God, the universe, your ancestors. And you understand your purpose and your passion, and you know that you are protected. That's huge. That is huge. So how can you express gratitude, or how should you express gratitude for the flow of miracles that is about to hit your life? How can you express gratitude? Well, you can be grateful. How do you express gratitude? Being grateful to be able to be grateful. Being thankful that all your needs don't even exhaust the unlimited resources that is available to you through your faith in the divine, through your faith in your gifts and talents, through your faith in who you came here to be. A scripture is coming to me, Philippians 4:18. My God shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. And I love Ascended Master Yeshua. I love Christ consciousness because it's all about unconditional love. And it's about balancing your divinity and your humanity. You are a spiritual, eternal, ancient being that is having a human experience right now called life. Enjoy it. And just know that you are connected to Source, which has unlimited resources. And that's what you should express the gratitude for, to keep the miracles flowing. Thank you that your resources and your blessings are unlimited. All right? The resources and the blessings are unlimited, and I am connected to Source, the source of it all. Oh, Shamaye. That's good right there. So, gratitude, and thanking God for the abundance of the blessing. All right. So let me make another run at these cards. I'm going to clarify now with Tarot. And what I'm going to do is look at your career. Did y'all hear all those cards fall? Look at your career and your love. Lover. I'm hearing the Taylor Swift song, Lover, Lover. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand with every something. I take this sun to be my... Help me sing it, y'all. Lover. I just like the way her voice sounds. She sounds like a femme fatale in that song. Lover. And that's such a just antiquated, this is my lover. It sounds so, right? Instead of saying, this is my man, this is my boo, this is my lover. Have you met my lover, Daddy? Mother, this is my lover. His name is Todd. Shout out to Todd. His energy just came through. All right, so let's look at your career, what you do. What have you been doing in your career? What have you been setting? Ooh, love. All you've been trying to do is do what you love. I love that. Just trying to do what you love. And just know you have a promise. Some of you, I said that you have a promise. You have a promise of love. You've been working on some things that you love. You've made the choices and decisions to only do what you love. Put your hands and heart to what you love. And because of that, there's no more doubt in your mind about what you need to be doing, where you need to be. As it relates to this career, what you're doing what you love. As it relates to a person, there is an emperor here. And it is probably one who is a dad or a business owner. I heard tycoon. I know that's right. But very strategic, very stubborn can be, because there's ram's horns right behind his head. He is very connected to the Saturn energy, whatever that means, because it just came out of my mouth. In your life, the lessons that Saturn brings in your life, this divine masculine coming through as the emperor, maybe born in the month of April, or in Aries, is very connected to the lessons that Saturn brings to your life. This person could be finding spirituality now, or very spiritual, or even in ministry, because he's holding a bishop in his hand. So the chess game, he's holding a bishop pawn. So interesting. All right. And he could love shoes All right. You could love shoes. All right. Next one. So for your business, for your career, for your life, what is nurturing your growth right now? What is helping you grow? Leaving things behind that you do not enjoy doing. Getting away from chaotic situations, chaotic people, uncertain people, moving away from things that make you feel heavy and moving only towards things that make you feel light. That could be, I think I might be talking to Aquarius here. Could be, or Gemini. But if this is about your relationship, here's what is going to continue to nurture you. Being true and honest with yourself. Seven of Swords is here, so there it could be deceit and trickery here, and I feel like it comes from within. It's your mind, and you've decided to be still and meditate, like we said, knowing that you are connected, knowing that you are protected, knowing that you are close to the divine, knowing that you have a relationship with something bigger than you here on this earth, right? As you see it, right? So again, I have a 7 of swords, 6 and the 7 of swords. It's interesting. Lots of mental energy around this. Lots of energy around the crown chakra, as well as the filter of your mind, the way your mind has to be disciplined in order for you to have maximum results. One more card wanted to come out. Sadness, the end of sadness, and also setting boundaries. That's another thing that nurtures your growth. These are strengths of yours, that you are setting firm boundaries, that you have called time out on sadness, like you catch it, you catch yourself, you catch people, situations before they bring that sadness to you. You're learning that at an accelerated level is what I'd say. All right. Somebody definitely wants to talk because I've been clearing my throat this whole message. Let me just sip some water. Come through, Pisces. Okay. So what unexpected blessings are coming to you for your career path or your purpose-driven life? 10 of Pentacles. I know that's right. All your money, your career, your life purpose. You are on deck. And part of your life purpose involves having a family, being a family. There is even a dog here, so there may be a dog in your future, okay? As it relates to your relationship, if you have one, there's a new way of handling one another is what I'm saying. Page of Wands represents a transition, a transformation, or, a time of beginning. So there's some new stages, and what it just means, like I said, you're going to be treating each other differently, handling each other differently. Return to innocence is also what I'm hearing. Don't forget you have a promise. So everything is a process. Okay. Gratitude. What should you be grateful for to maintain this flow? Like I said, 10 of Pentacles is coming through. It doesn't get any better than that, Capricorn. It does not get any better than that. But simply keeping this perspective, your renewed mind is what I'm hearing. You have a new mind. You have a new perspective. Hold it. Focus. Keep that. And again, Pisces is hangman energy. So Pisces is coming through with the drinking of the water and the hangman card. What should you be grateful for? Ace of Pentacles. That there's always a new beginning. That you will always have your needs supplied. Always. Ace of Pentacles is someone who is very abundant. It also represents like a state of being. Aces are like, this is your vibe. That's better. Thank you. This is your vibe right now. This is the mode. So Ace of Pentacles is about money, stability, family. It's everything. All the good things that are tangible. And again, because it's Pentacles, it represents things, like we said, the abundance, the flow of miracles. These are things that are coming, good things that are coming to you. All right. Relationship, 6 of Wands. All you gotta just be happy, choose happy, be positive about your relationship, stay positive about your love life, because your faith and your positivity coupled with your beliefs in that you are loved. Therefore, love is on your menu. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Come on. And same message? What? But you're to just be told, especially if you're dealing with a Leo in love, or you're a Leo, think positive. Be happy. There will be victory. Six of Wands is a card about triumph and victory. Yeah. All right, you guys. So with that, I believe that is the message. Remember, you have a promise, and to get to the promise, there is a process. Enjoy the process. It's all tailor-made for you. If you want to order this message, I'm doing it by video. You don't even have to worry about booking a session and trying to get our time zones correct. I'm in the Eastern time zone, but the Equinox Harvest Spread, I'm going to do that, including like a energy infusion, like light languages, give you your own unique, unlock some codes. If you want to order this message, I'll do it by video for you. I'll give it to you in a day or so, or less, depends. But we'll discuss these things that we discussed. Watch the video again. And if this is your message and you want to expound on this, if you're like, wait a minute, this was my message, so you take notes if you want, and then, of what resonated with you. And then that is what we would build on when we got into what? Actually, that would be good. Yes, you can email me that. You can take notes on what resonated, and then on your video, I will build on that. Yes, I will just build on those and expound. That'd be awesome. That way I'm just confirming what you already know. We're just going to go a little deeper for you. But that is the Equinox Harvest Spread. And like I said, I'm going to pray when I'm done and unlock some light codes through light language for you for that video. It's on my website. Everything I'm talking about, you can find it on the website. All right. So with that, until we meet again, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.